So trying to make some money driving food delivery, I like to bring you videos really right after the shift is ended, but this time you're joining me live as well as my twin brother Matt here in the Tesla as the shift is happening. So I'm gonna find out live and you're gonna find out live how much money can you make driving food delivery, and we're trying them all today, folks. We're doing Uber Eats, we're doing DoorDash, we're doing Grubhub here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And then also, I do want to give you some feedback, some commentary on the orders that we did receive today, because take a look at this one, really one of the first orders as I joined here on this shift. Now, this from a JJ Pokey, it's $11.68. Now, this one on Grubhub, and we're really watching Grubhub closely this year because of higher paying orders compared to Uber Eats and DoorDash. So let me know if you drive on Grubhub, are you seeing higher paying orders compared to those other two apps? Next one here is pretty straightforward. It's a quick run from Chipotle. It's $7 for a single mile. So it really hits our floor of $7. I really wouldn't go much lower than that. And the dollars to mile ratio, obviously fantastic, just a single mile. Okay, so it is 1:34 p.m. I just kind of joined with you here shortly. When did you start today? Well, firstly, it's 91 degrees here, folks, in Pittsburgh. But when did you start today? How's it been going for you so far?
Right, so I started in the morning shift, well, more the early afternoon. It was around 10:30, and it is now 1:30. So it is a Sunday, the time that we're making this video, and very, very consistent. Even with the hot weather, it might be too hot for people to want to walk anywhere. Really, really good demand.
So I saw you multi-apping, which you should be doing. It's driving on different apps at the same time and selecting the best order for you. So you declined the one and then we accepted this one. So what are you looking for? Because you have so many options, really.
Right, so I want real straightforward orders. So when the demand is high, that means you have more options, like Mike said. So this one's really straightforward. It's even a straight shot to the customer. $8 again, $8 for the low mileage. So I'm looking for that dollars per mile ratio of at least $2 if I can pay per mile. But long story short, it's a really straightforward order.
So continuing on with our next order here, this one from Bird on the Run, it's $8, another stellar dollars to mile ratio. It's how much am I getting paid for the miles driven, and it's just 1.9 miles, very good. Now, from my personal experience, you'll have this in your marketplace, you're gonna have restaurants that have been kind of slow on your pickups, and this is one of them, but perhaps getting better. This was a quick in and out for us, so very nice there. All right, so it's 2:40 right now. I believe you just picked up from a place in Oakland, which is kind of central Pittsburgh here. Really one of the hot spots that you try to stay around. So how's it been for you? It is a Sunday here. Is it a normal Sunday, normal weekend? Tell us a little bit about how the shift's been going.
Yeah, so your strategy should be stay around those power strips. So that's an area with a lot of restaurants. And that is what we've been fortunate to hit time and time again. So when it's busy, it doesn't have to be a Sunday, it doesn't have to be a weekend. It could be the weekday, dinner rush or lunch rush, or even in the mornings. When you have choices, when you multi-app, you can stay around those power strips, and that's what's going to get you all the consistency and the choices, so you can choose the best order for you.
So I want to ask you, and pay attention to this if you're watching this, if you're driving really on any food delivery app. So how much time have you had to wait in between orders? What is a standard, I guess, what's a busy day, and then what's today been like for you?
Yeah, so a busy time, the wait time that you should expect. So if you're trying to figure out, okay, is this a busy time? Is it a rush time? I don't know when's the best time to drive, right? A normal wait is probably a few minutes, anywhere up to, I would say, 4 to 5 minutes. Now, obviously, if things are super busy, you'll see requests coming in every few seconds. Okay, so that's a busy time. But on average, if you're waiting a few minutes, 1, 3, 4, 5 minutes, that's normal. Now, a slow time is definitely waiting 10 minutes or longer. And it sounds like a long time. So if you're watching and you're trying to figure out, or maybe you can relate to this and you're like, wow, I had a shift recently. I waited 10 minutes, 30 minutes. There's absolutely nothing, Matt. My town is small, whatever it happens to be. I would encourage you to maybe sign up for more apps, or there's other strategies that we go into in other videos, but that's a long wait. That is not overly normal. You might have to look at different strategies.
And I want to work off of that because, you know, folks, if you're watching this and you're waiting seconds in between pings, obviously is busy, but let's look a little bit deeper into that. So if I'm in this area of my marketplace, I only wait a few seconds versus this area, though that area might be slower. Or if I'm driving on whenever, Tuesday, morning, afternoon, evening, DoorDash is a couple seconds. If I'm multi-apping, which is, going online with the different apps, Uber Eats is giving me 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So then I may be thinking, okay, DoorDash is the one to drive for in my marketplace. And you won't know this until you get more reps under your belt. The different times, the different days, and the different areas of your marketplace. Remember, we don't want to paint your entire marketplace as, oh, my market does this, because there really are those different pockets and different apps that perform differently.
Absolutely.
Nextly, the benefits of multi-apping, of course, driving on those different apps at the same time and selecting the best order for you. So $10.89 on a single order. This is also Hotspot to Hotspot. 2.3 miles, a restaurant that we've picked up from before. It's a solid pickup area. All in all, great order.
Okay, so it is 5:12 p.m. and I'm sure everyone wants to know, how's it going? Now, folks, we did take a little bit of break. You saw hopefully some great B-roll footage. I hope you appreciate that. And a little bit of work here. We actually just finished dinner. So the times that you have been driving today, how's it been? Give us a little hint on the earnings, etc.
Yeah, so it's been really consistent, which is a good thing. Now, I would have liked to see more stacked orders or add-on orders, which are those extra orders on Grubhub and then stacked orders, those extra orders on DoorDash. So it was really one-to-one today, which means I was getting $9 orders, maybe $13 orders, which is great, but there was not a lot of those stacked orders. Consistency is great. I think dollar per hour wise, how much was I really making? I think I'm at $100 right now. Now, like Mike said, we did take some breaks. We were driving in those transition periods, maybe that 10 p.m. It's not quite lunch per se, 3 p.m., right?
So you make a really good point there. I want to talk about that. Something that we really haven't talked about a ton. Folks, drop a like on this video if you're getting value in it so far. But you mentioned one-to-one order requests. We really haven't seen a lot of stacked orders. That, of course, is 2 or more assignments for one driver. So, let me know if you agree with this. And actually, let us know down below in the comments as well. But, if you're not getting anything, that's like level 1. That's like basically not busy, right? If you get one-to-one, you get like kind of orders here and there, that's maybe level 2. And then if you get non-stop stacked orders, that's kind of almost level 3, is the busiest it can basically get. Do you agree with that? Talk to me a little bit more about that.
So that's a really good point. So you really want to lean in for this one. So if you are driving a slow shift per se, that is where there's no boost bonuses or surge pricing, let's say on Uber Eats. There's a little peak pay on DoorDash, and then there especially is no stacked orders, right? So to Mike's point, I would say we're almost at that level 2 where it is consistent, but we're not seeing those add-on orders. So like I said, you can make $9, $13, and I think my hourly earnings is maybe $20 to $22 right now per hour. Decent, not great, but I'll take that. So all in all, I would like to see stacked orders, and that's best case scenario. You get an order before you even finish, you're getting another order. Not what we're seeing today.
So folks, definitely stay until the end of the video. We're going to do a complete breakdown of Matt's earnings here. And do let us know down below in the comments. When you typically drive, do you get that kind of level 1, level 2, level 3? How busy is it? Are you getting constant stacked orders? Or are you getting constant single orders? Or, like we talked about previously, are you waiting 3, 4, 5 minutes for an order? But folks, Matt is going online. Let's continue the rest of the shift here. And again, stay until the end of the video. We're going to go over his complete earnings.
Now, we've seen high pay from Grubhub, but here's a great contender from Uber Eats. This is another reason you really have to multi-app and drive on those different apps. So just for some perspective here, we had about $1.50, maybe $2 surge pay on Uber Eats, which is of course the per delivery bonus. And on DoorDash, I believe it was maybe $1.50 as well, maybe $2 peak pay. But this one, $10.38, 18 minutes to complete this run here for 2.7 miles. And a great sign that we're in a busy area, or at least it's picking up here at 5:50 p.m. We get a stacked order, just an add-on order here for Uber Eats. So $8.36, just 1.4 miles. So I feel like this shift wasn't super busy, and I feel like Matt would agree with that. But let's carry the theme. If there was a theme for this shift, let's say, it was Grubhub really standing out amongst a slow shift when it comes to pay. So look at this one. It's Yoshino. It's $17.04. Look at the miles here. We can see this starting in the ending destination, really next to no driving. And you can look at our current destination indicated by that blue dot here. All in all, a fantastic order. So again, I'm going to ask you that question and answer this down below in the comments. Is Grubhub the app to drive for as far as these one-off, really high-paying single orders?
Another awesome shift, drive it along with Mike. Let's send it back to him to go over all the numbers and see how well we did on this shift.
All right, awesome. We're going to do just that. We're back here, of course, at the driver team headquarters. And let's look at the numbers, because remember, I feel like this was a slower shift here, but multi-apping, let's see how that actually translates insofar as the numbers. So this shift here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania was from 10:30 a.m. until 6:30 p.m., less 1 hour for lunch. Total gross revenue, Matt earned $146. That equals a total gross revenue per hour of $20.85. I feel like really in a testament to how slow this shift was. We talked earlier, if you're waiting minutes in between orders versus seconds, and you're not really getting stacked orders, and you're not getting a lot of bonuses, I feel like all of those signs point to it is a slower shift. But all in all, not too bad there on the gross revenue per hour. So Matt completed 13 deliveries during this shift, received 13 tips as well, with a higher than average tip amount, averaging $6.15 per tip. Driving, we covered 57 business miles, which equals a strong payout per mile of $2.56. And that gives us a tax deduction of $31.92. So if you got value in this video, definitely drop me a like, and do make sure to check out Matt's channel as well. That's at Your Driver Team Matt, also linked down below in the description. And of course, you can click or tap subscribe here for my newest video, as well as a video recommended for you. And I'll see you in the next one.